Hey everyone, welcome back. We just now got this 389 up here at Robert's shop at FCR Fabrication. He's going to put this really cool custom deck plate on it, and we've talked about doing some strapless breathers, so I'm really excited to see how those turn out. Another thing we got going on is I got a couple of stock Kenworth sitting around that we're trying to get ready for the retail market. So we shipped one of them up to Davis Brothers to see what they could do with it. Maybe put some cool paint on it, try to make it look a little better, get it ready for retail. Me and Brian are gonna go over to Oklahoma, check in with Chase, meet Richard for the first time. I heard they might be doing a couple test passes, so with any luck, we might be able to check that out. So all in all, this week looks like it's gonna be really fun. All right, so how do you think you're gonna take the straps off of that breather?
With a wrench.
With a wrench? This whole time I thought sockets were for like welding or something.
All right, guys, so now that Tommy and Brian are headed to Oklahoma for a few days and we got some time, we can hopefully get some real work done.
So we got a bunch of these Kenworths in on a trade deal through Peterbilt. I don't really know how that really works. I just know one day that a bunch of these trucks showed up. And so we figured we'd send this truck up to the Davis Brothers. I actually called Brian and said, Brian, can you come down and pick this truck up? We want to do a paint job on it. And he goes, yeah, man, what do you want? We don't care. You guys do a good job. You pick it out. Just, I don't know, surprise us. It should be kind of fun. So when we get back from Oklahoma, we're gonna see what the surprise is. So I think Brian's probably putting paint on it right now as I speak.
We're about to go out to Oklahoma and meet Richard for the first time and catch up with Chase. I want to get Richard's thoughts on the truck. What was his first impression, see how he likes it. We also get to see the truck and trailer married up in person for the first time. We've only seen, basically a picture of it up until now, and nothing with any kind of, logos or decals or anything on it. So now it's going to be completely race ready. And I've also heard they're going to be doing some drag racing out there. So with any luck at all, we'll be able to catch some of that. The operation here at Elite Motorsports, it really is next to none. It was very professional, very well put together. What NASCAR teams I've been around, it really put me in mind of them. Yeah, so I didn't really know what Richard was going to think about the truck. So whenever I came in and he was singing its praises, it was a relief for me. I was really happy to see that everything about the truck he was super happy with.
Sitting here right beside our brand new Fitzgerald truck and brand new 2020 T&E 56-foot hauler. It was a pretty neat deal to see something that was like what we do in the racing. I mean, it was customized to what we wanted, frames painted red, and I'm a red freak, as you can see. And you can go to a dealership and you can buy just the normal stuff, but we're not normal. And this thing is way above what exceeded our expectations for sure.
While we were out in Oklahoma, we did a lot of fun stuff. Richard was nice enough to show us around, show us all the trucks and trailers he's got there for sale. I didn't realize he was quite the dealer when it comes to these truck and trailer combos that he's got out in the parking lot. There were all these super sharp race hauler rigs. These guys are experts in that. And then he showed us a couple more pieces of their operation. And while we were there, they took the cars up to Tulsa, Oklahoma and made a couple of passes on the Pro Stock cars. So, watching that and seeing it all firsthand, yeah, that was pretty fun. As especially being like a private event. Yeah, I've been to a couple of drag races before, but seeing all that was really cool, and witnessing it was a real privilege.
When we got back from Oklahoma and came up to the shop, the Kenworth was parked, sitting there in the parking lot. David's brother already dropped it off. The paint job looked amazing. I mean, the truck went from like blah to kind of badass.
The paint job on this truck isn't anything wild or crazy. It's very classy, very unique, but it's still something that sets this truck apart from other trucks like it.
Our guys are going to paint the frame. The frame doesn't look bad now, but it would just look really nice if the whole back half of that frame had a nice, good look to it. Davis Brothers did such a good job on the paint that we really just want to make sure the whole truck, front to back, when the person that buys this gets it, feels like they've got a really nice, almost new truck, even though it's a few years old. We're going to hang cab sleeper panels on it, put a big set of quarter fenders like the 34-inch ones from Hogue built on there. We'll put a takeoff deck plate and pogo stick and airline setup off of one of our 389s. It should kind of complete this whole thing and make it a truck that somebody would be proud to drive and be fairly inexpensive too.
Make sure you stay tuned and you check back in with us, because this next build is going to be really cool, really unique. We're really excited about the direction and where this is going, and it's going to be completed in the next episode. So come back and check us out, and we'll see you next time.
Like, subscribe, check us out. We're going to build some more cool trucks, and I don't know, maybe they won't be cool. And if they're not, you'll probably tell us anyway, because it's YouTube. Everybody's got an opinion.